Open my mind, experimentations keep running. I'm one of a kind, but they treat me like I'm something ugly. Knife to my side, blood in my eyes. Call me a beast, but don't know that I cry. As soon as they turn, I'm breaking outside. And don't be surprised if I leave you in pain, pain, pain. I might leave you in pain, pain, pain. I might leave you in fire, fire. Started a fire. First they were loud, but now they're staying quiet. Quick, here I come. Just make sure you run. I'll give you 5 seconds to grab for your gun. Right to the side, blood in my eyes. Call me a beast, but you know that I cry. As soon as they turn, I'm breaking outside. And don't be surprised if I leave you in pain, pain, pain. I might leave you in pain, pain, pain. I might leave you in pain, pain, pain. If I leave you in pain, pain, pain. If I leave you in pain, if I leave you in pain, if I leave you in pain, I might leave you in pain, yeah, yeah. If I leave you in pain, pain, pain. If I leave you in pain, pain, pain. If I leave you in pain, 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 pain. If I leave you in pain, pain, pain. I might leave you and leave you and leave you in. Good song, guys. I really recommend it. Ooh, interesting. Why does this not like this? Maybe if we don't anchor it. That's the progress level, never mind. If I said this was 20. Okay, that just... I don't know. Oh, it's a set button. Oopsie. What if we don't set padding? Still bad. Okay. Ooh. Why do you guys swap? Right, I think I know why. Would rather have that be centered. Eggs. Interesting. This is an interesting saying. Good job.
Ugh. Now it doesn't even want to launch. I'm gonna set it to center. I'm thinking how... Oh, that looks nice. I like that. That was weird. Yeah, that's nice. Now if we close this... Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely how it's supposed to work. I think there's something called hide. Let's see. Interessante. Let's see this. Ah, here. What else should we pack forget? We have that. We have that set bun. So now we're gonna pack the... Actually, right after the minimize button, we're gonna want to pack this. So we're gonna do drop down dot pack, step on dot pack, and then progress label. That didn't seem very... Why is this set to left? Well, that's almost right. I'm gonna do TK dot bottom. Okay. That's like half correct. I'm gonna check what I did for the actual packs. Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, sorry, my chat was being weird. I can see messages now, don't worry. Let's first pack these. Ah, I figured out what I did wrong. The only one that has padding is the progress label. Let's just pad the progress label. And it has way too many things. We're not gonna have a side for it. These do not get padding. Why does it grow though? Like, it expands. I mean, look at this. So it's working, right? And then all of a sudden... Doot. Doot. Oh, that sucks. I guess that's the point of making your own window manager. Maybe if I set it to pad down. If I don't pad it. Hold on, does the window size change? So if I bring it up to this corner... It's right above this, and right by this Y. Okay. Okay, no, it doesn't change. That's interesting. So, why is it not happy? Ooh, wait, maybe padding would work like that. No. I mean, we're kinda getting there. Take a look at the progress label. So it packs it after the button. And then the drop down's first. And does the window label pack before them? Oh, it does. So what we have to do now is pack it afterwards. And it should become the same. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. Maybe I could even pat it down more. Let's try 40. Okay, maybe not. We'll just stick with the original packing, or padding. Now if I set this to drive, look at that beauty. See how console looks still. Now what if I minimize with console, maximize console, everything's still fine. Made my own window manager, let's go. It's pretty cool. It's not a class, unfortunately, so I can't make instances, but pretty neat. Let's see. Hello. Yeah. Sorry I didn't notice you. I have do not disturb like streamer mode on, so yeah, I kind of just turns off notifications and stuff. But yeah. Got it working though. Now, does it show terabytes correctly? It does. So, it shows terabytes correctly. It says 3.15 terabytes, that's correct. 2.36 terabytes, that's also correct. Interesting, my monitor's having a stroke. Yeah, it's just deciding to disconnect and reconnect every now and then. Well, it finally connected back. We're good. It's probably because I have one monitor hooked up to one GPU, one to another, and one to my motherboard. So, that could cause issues. You can make me happy. Okay, so what we're gonna make now is we're gonna have it clear the recycle bin. So I'm gonna do some Google. The actual app? I mean, I could. I'll just quote it. There, just working on my next software app, Azuri Cleaner UI. See, it takes some interesting things to make. But yeah. Let's see, we should probably start, yeah. We should probably start with the, whatchamacallit? Recycle bins. So we're gonna have to figure out how to gain administrator access soon. Interesting. See, requesting UAC elevation's a really difficult task because it's just like it's being annoying. So I just googled nice little thing. So apparently, let's see this code, I want to see how it works. So when we open the program, I want it to request administrator, which I already have these two imports. Pass. Okay. Now let's try this. Interesting, so it does work. That's neat. Request UAV or UAC access, which is technically short for user account control. And now I'm able to control the system. If I hit no, does it launch? It does. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bar on the top that says, if it's not administrator, then what it'll do is, we'll say, we'll put a little warning symbol saying, program's not administrator. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Alright, now let's see here. So what we're gonna do... Interesting. So, I'm trying to think. It's me, yeah, I know it's you, Jordan. I'm just thinking right now. Let's see. So right now I think we're on version about 4. I'm pretty sure we're on version 4. Mainly because I made so many giant changes. So, I think it'll be, like, pretty good to put it on version 4. Eventually I'll make it the version 100, and whew, that would be awesome. Python's, I think, is currently in version 1, like, 300. No, I think it's on, like, 3,111. No, maybe 3,110. No, 3,111. That's pretty much their version they're on. Oh no, I'm currently running 3,109 or 3.10.9. I recommend it because it has support for a bunch of things. I know the newer version does too, but it also loses support. So yeah, my programs are just gonna have to be updated later. It's an interesting feat. It really is. Now let's see, how are we gonna do this? I think we should just print the console. I'm gonna pull this to more of the bottom. Still requires administrator. Now we're gonna run it again. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna print the console. Else administrator privilege not found. Please run this administrator. Else features might not work correctly. Yeah, I just play whatever's in my playlist, honestly. Interesting, so it thinks I don't have administrator. I think we can fix that. Let's see. We can still set and get drive size, but I don't think we can delete the files. So, we're gonna have to fix that. Interesting, let's see. What if I hit no? Okay, not running as administrator, let's hit yes. Interesting. Trying to think here. So what if we had We'll just do a quick thing here. Administrator proliferation not found. Please run admin, else some features may not work correctly. I could probably print that as an error. Or warning would be better. Now that's not even working. That's a big yikes. Oops, I accidentally minimized. I'm trying to think. So, let's think about this. Console's not printing right. That's not a good thing. Can I like print console in a define up here? We're just gonna move the define back to the top. Everyone projecting all the dreams on me, a million life plans of what they want me to be, saying give a little, give a little, give a little, give a little, piece by piece I'm slipping away. Okay, print console. Be kind, be patient, be hard available. It seems contradicting, but do it honestly, just give a little, give a little, give a little, give a little until you disintegrate. Okay. Put your hands up if you've lied awake at 3 a.m. Promising yourself all the things that you think that you'll never do again. Put your hands up if you have a dream of running away. Somewhere you can get a little wild for a night and then say no one remembers your name. Put your hands up if you've been manipulated by the masses, by the people who just want to complicate you, by the ones who only want to see you crash and burn. Well, tell me honestly, the things that you yearn for. Do you want the voices to stop in and out of your head, making your mind go pop? Can I get an amen? Why don't you forget it and dance till you drop? 3, 2, 1. I will. She's gonna have to give me a second. It won't take long, but I will get it done in a second. Alright. Let's think here. Another think. Check if admin. And print to console. Nope. Check if admin using C types. If this program
be kind, be patient, be hard to please. It seems contradicting, but do it honestly. Just give a little, give a little, give a little, give a little until you disintegrate.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I don't understand why... That's perfect. Probably C. C is very difficult to program in. But assembly is hell's language, I'll give you that. I programmed in assembly a few times and it's not fun. Assembly x86 to be exact. It's easier than 64-bit. Yeah, it's just... I call it hell's language for a reason. Here, let's let an AI show you what it would look like. I can do this, it's just I am not making a new file. You know what? Screw it, I will. Just for example. main.asm. So we're gonna start with section.text. Now we do global.start. Or now AI is not very smart when it comes to you know, low-level code. You know, this is not data, sorry. I'm not very smart when it comes to low-level assembly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with just like that. I'm gonna disable this guy for a minute. How do I disable him? Come on, buddy. Let's go away. Tail for Nassim. Alright. So he's disabled for this file. Now what we can start here is we start with the little start file. Which usually is like that. Now we start by moving and register EAX, so we do mov EAX. We're gonna give it the write file permissions. That tells it it's ready to write. Now we're gonna move mov W, yep, EBX. We're gonna move that one, telling it to get ready to write. And now what we're also going to do is in the data section. See, one thing I noticed is you can put global start here, but I also recommend you can put it up here. Same thing. Now, section.data. I could make you an app. So we're going to do message db hello world. And now we do this. And that tells it to make a new line. So it's an app that can change my server settings when it's on a server. What exactly do you mean by an app that can change your server settings? Like Minecraft? If you mean Minecraft, then I could. but it's gonna be difficult. So now we're gonna call like a hosting app. You're gonna have to specify later. So what we're gonna, I'll help you with that later. I definitely could, but here is some simple code that interrupts the system, so I'll read it so far. Here's what it does. First off, it tells us that this is our start function. And right here it says section. This is the data section where we have our data. And now right here it's saying our message. And it's saying bytes is equal to hello world. And this is an ending like /n, meaning, you know, new line. Now the length of it, because you have to specify the length of the outputs, so it's not too long or too short. If it's too short, it'll cut it off. If it's too long, it'll be too many extra bytes. So empty spaces. So we have length equals, and this is the output of message, or the output of the console minus message. So pretty much the length of message minus message times 2. Pretty much that's how it works. Now section.text is where we have our start function, and it's telling us to move the number 4 into the EAX register, which basically means sending the system to write mode. Mov EBX is telling the system to get ready to output something. Mov ECX is our message. Mov EDX is our length. And this interrupts the system, telling it to come look at our program. Now we're going to move to the exit code. We just move everything out. Set this to 1, telling it to get ready to exit. And now we write 0 to this saying exit successfully. Now we interrupt with another system code. And here's a simple program in assembly. Now compiling is going to be hell's language. So I don't remember the compile code. Let me check. Let me just quickly check. Alright. Got it. So now we can run nasm win. Now we have to do our current file, which right now it's main.asm, and then we have to do an out file. Now how do we do an out file? Well, to do an out file, you have to specify with -o. This is important. And now we can write out.o. And it compiled it. Now we have out.o. So what do you exactly mean? Is it possible to make a coding app but you don't code? You say what you want and AI makes it. I mean, it's definitely possible. Now, I want to show you something. I'll show you something cool. I have a plugin on my Visual Studio Code called Copilot. Using default system, or using default libraries, download a file, or have the user specify a page, web page, and download the HTML file to called download.html. So now we basically told the AI what to do. And you have to let, what the hell is curl? Hold on. Still, this AI is not perfect though. So you're gonna actually have to give it some, like, yeah. So basically, there you are. I'm not really sure exactly what it did. but it's because I didn't give it enough libraries to provide with. And AI, what it tries to do is it takes everything you provided with and try and make what you want. So if you provide it with something like only these 3 libraries, which you can't truly make a good HTTP request with, it's going to try and work with it. So it's trying as hard as it can. So as you can see, it's doing things. Now, if I was to run my compiler, as you can see, it says unused variable, but it compiled successfully. Right? See, that's because we didn't give it anything to work with. But it ran. So how we're going to do this is curl hfiles. Just give me a second, I'm downloading curl. Basically, you have to get the libraries that specify sometimes. And it really depends what that library is. It could be many things. It could go from, like, you know, let's say... It could go from curl, like I'm downloading, to some really giant library. It really depends on what you're trying to do. For what I'm doing, I don't preferably use curl, but I know some people that might. So what I recommend doing is figuring out what AI you want to use. You can just search the CG5 ROM. Yeah. But pretty much you'd have to choose an AI. I use Copilot because it's really helpful. Like, sometimes if I can't figure out what I want a function to do, I just ask the AI, like, make a function to do this, and it will. Because AI kind of does what you want it to, so, yeah. Alright. Here's the include. Okay, now I'm going to here. Okay, now that I added curl, if I find the right thing, it should tell you, here it is, C properties. So as you can see, it added the curl include, which now shows that we've included curl. So now we can do int main. Now, what the AI is going to do is it's going to take a bit to generate everything it needs. That's because AI is not perfect. It's going to take time to get stuff ready. So, yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't. Lengthily, mainly because it's just not happy with you. What does this thing want? Here we are. So, it made a curl file right here. And it sometimes likes to try and add these things down here. You just have to ignore it. So right now it's telling me that there's something going on here. It's telling me unused parameter space. Now, there is no parameters called space. So what we can do is just go to view problem, which sometimes the AI is not happy with. Go to view problem. It's telling us that this variable space is unused. Now, that's just a bug. And what I like to do is just restart Visual Studio Code. That tends to fix all our bugs. As you can see here, it's no longer complaining. So, if we were to click this, run it, it's telling me invalid file. That's because everything, I guess, is still loading. It might take a minute. So what we can do is we can compile it manually. We'll do main.c main.exe. And it's telling us curl no files, so we have to do an include. Now, we don't want to paste this entire random thing. We just want to paste the link to curl. And what's the link? If we were to go to includes, copy the include, and Visual Studio was to approve of this action, which, mind you, it does not like doing. Here we go. And it's telling us now, invalid argument. Sometimes you have to add a dash, sometimes you don't. I'm not very specialized in programming in this, but as you can see, now it's saying undefined reference to curl easy. So what we can do is we can just remove curl easy. Now if I was to restart Visual Studio Code, it should refresh my console, tell me if there's any errors now. I don't have any good CMake tools. As you can see, I have to close a lot of things. So now we can run this program again. And still, undefined reference to curl easy. We did just remove curl easy, but if we check right here, it's telling us where. It's telling us these three. So we're gonna force it to use without curl. Without using curl easy. Make. See, it still tries to use it. And that's what the annoying thing is. But it should use it right this time. Sometimes the more you push an AI, the more it doesn't want to work. And this is why you can't use that. Hold on. It's complicated. I don't program in C. I call it Hell's Language, like, part 2. But if you ever want to learn, I'd recommend learning Python first. I'm not really a great teacher. So it's telling us again that curl's having an error. Go to C++ properties and it's telling us that it's working just fine. That's a common issue. We have to use backticks. Since it's Windows, it's going to be very picky. We do have curl installed though. So we're going to actually start with a int, and then we'll let the AI take over. And here we go. It's trying again. It's telling us, hey, I don't know what's going on here. Identifier right callback is not defined. So, I guess we can do int right, or actually we should do char. Callback. Char right callback. And now it's just, it should be working. Oh, you can't run that one, it won't let you. But now, as it says, it added these weird things down here, and apart from that, as you can see, it's telling us curl, I don't... Oh, this is a C file, sorry, I thought this was a C++ file. My bad. That was my bad, I thought this was a C++ file. Okay. So, this is a lot easier. I don't know what boost is. So AI is still in the works. As you can see, it's not very, like, smart. And now we have created a C++ file. And now we have to compile the GC or G++. As it says, there's no main file. We also have to change our command now. I guess curl is not working right now. Well, you get the point. It would make a request. It would ask Google, hey, I need this data. It would come back and send us the data. Which I think it's right now sending us a null data, which causes an error. Yeah, hashtag relatable. Demonstrations go wrong all the time. We're just gonna get rid of curl. Yep, goodbye curl. Anyways, we're gonna back to our Python file here. As you can see, ask for administrator, rerun it. And now we have administrator. Which I guess is pretty nice. I mean, look at that beauty. It's telling us the size of our drive. Bam. It lists all the drives I have, which is actually correct. If I was to check my drives, that's all my drives, which is pretty much correct. It's off by a little bit, but that's because it has to round, and Windows rounds down always, just for the sake of making your drive seem smaller. My program rounds up, which gives you your actual estimate storage. And I see Visual Studio has just had a random error. Okay. But yeah, simple. But yeah, that's just some simple code that decides to hate you because it feels like it. And that's why you should never learn C or C++. It was a big mistake, and I regret it very much. Anyways, let's continue compiling that assembly that I was talking about. So now we have to link that assembly. So we're going to do LD, and we're going to do out.o, test.exe. And it's telling us it's compatible with these i36 x86 architecture. So what we're gonna have to do, fix it. Right now I don't remember how I compiled it. I probably have to command it. Oh, okay. Here it is. So if we don't specify the, it's just gonna tell you it hates you. So we're just gonna do, let's say, Win64. Or not. See, the funny thing about this is it hates you no matter what you do. You're never gonna get it to love you. That's the point of code. And there we go, we have test.exe. After many pain and grueling hours of literally tapping a few buttons, we have the beautiful file. And now let's run it in console, which we could have just done in here, actually. And as you can see, it prints out Hello World. Perfect, right? It's beautiful. Now, it prints it out Hello World. Yeah, I don't think I compiled it in the right format. But it's assembly. Yeah. Okay. Enough. Now. Okay. So. Yep. 100%. It's interesting. Ooh. Once the song ends, I'm gonna play a new song that's pretty nice. Okay. Here we are. This one's... Yeah, you never love me either. Yeah, this one's from 2010. It's a really good song. And I'll show you guys that right now. It might be a little cut off. Hold on, my bad. I have to adjust my screen share. Oopsie.
I'll give you 5 seconds to stand for your gun. Head to the side, blood in my eyes. Throwing away.
Right format, but it's a some. Yeah, it's like a little off-centered.
I'll give you 5 seconds to stand for your gun. Head to the side, blood in my eyes. Blood in my eyes.
Give me a second. Right format, but it's a some. Okay, yeah, it's like a little off-centered. It's not beautiful. Give me. Oops. Okay. Accidentally is playing 2 sounds. Oh, okay. I can move it. Lovely. Question is how much? Alright, I think this is good. The A-tree mode. Let's see if the A-tree mode is good. Yep, in a second. This one's an amazing song. I'll play it in a moment. This one's an old song, but it's a gold. Pretty interesting song. They spend a lot of time on their songs. That's interesting. Yeah, that's my quote. Interesting. Okay, well, YouTube says... Okay, YouTube is telling me it has detected copyright audio on my stream, or video on my stream, so I guess I can't play that. Thank you, YouTube. Love you. Gotta love YouTube and their super strict things. I guess I'm gonna go back to the other playlist. Alright, well, thank you so much, YouTube. So, sorry if there's a thing going on. YouTube was just being a pain. Anyways. Hmm. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it with YouTube doing weird things. Okay, I got the directory out. Okay. Current issue is it's not happy. Hmm. Let's think. Interesting. So it's being odd. Alright, so it's telling us this program requires admin privileges to run. Let's think about that. Making your own UI is actually really difficult. Like I said, it doesn't give you anything to work with. You have to code everything from scratch. Hmm. Let's... There we go.
Gonna watch the boys' new music video.
I thought we were here to watch a movie, not a music video.
Then we're gonna take some photos.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, works for me.
Okay. Who is this guy?
It's fine, I'll pay you.
I'm still waiting for my drink.
You don't have to go anywhere.
How do we set this to not be super broken? And I don't know how to fix it. When is it gonna be working? Cause I don't know what to do. You have to be such a pain.
Hey, stop daddy on the track. Not a rapper, but I thought I'd have a crack. Another song, another bar, another stack. We keep coming back, now we're picking up the slack. Get laid, get paid, get a raid. Trick or treat sweet, but can't beat the blade. It's Halloween, bitch, it's time to get made. Better lock up or you're gonna get slayed. tug. I get my bread, no crust, cause you know I'm a thug.
It's Halloween, my girl cooking clean. Doing flips in the sheets, call that trick and treat. In the back of a Bentley and we got on rings. Riding in the streets, shouting scary things. The boys in town and we hunting clowns. Couple kings with a couple crowns. Scaring kids while we're blowing clouds. It's Molly in the back and your bitch is getting plowed.
Spooky and cold on this dreadful night, but we got some beauties in our sight. We love the shadows and fear the light, but we'll steal your girl with one quick bite. On Halloween you can hear many sounds, some screaming, some crying in the background. But if I see some kind of creepy clown, oh you better believe it's going down. All the witches they be on me with glee. When I walk up in a room it's a party. Got no reflection but there's one thing, you can't see your competition running scared as they should be. Never giving out a secret sunlight, wiping away all the haters like a. We be stealing all your candy and dropping songs and videos that always.
Got these demons in my head, overwhelming me with fear and dread. Screaming in my bed, keep me grinding till I'm dead.
Interesting.
Spirits in my mind come to visit me from time to time. People say I'm sick, but I swear to God I'm fine. Muchachos, I don't know where I'm at. This is all my fault. Oh fuck, I'm hungry. I'm cold. And I'm being hunted. I swear to fucking God. What the fuck? Trick or treat, excuse me, what the fuck is this? Candy corn, bit of honey, one Hershey kiss. Que no sabes que me dicen el Mexorcist? If you don't know who I am, then I'll tell you what it is. Got a blanket to protect me and a wooden cross. I sprinkle holy water to show demons who's boss. I make videos to scare all the kiddos, and I'll exercise your tia with a bag of hot Cheetos. I shook Freddy Krueger's hand, grow harder than the Grudge. Made Pennywise feel too and gave Huggy Wuggy a hug. I got good at hide and seek, you can always ask the Fed. I put poison in your goat, now the chupacabra's dead. I live in the States, born in Monterrey. Got a gringa by my side, she can cook some frijoles. I crossed the border and the migra said, hey, come on down, but you just can't stay. Running and hiding and working and fighting, you don't got the papers to even be trying to say it was easy, then I would be lying. Soy un inmigrante con gran corazón. Empecé recogiendo la basura de tu escalón y ahora ocupo la pantalla de tu habitación. Hasta parece que yo tomo gasolina. Te incendio con mi rap, eso es pura adrenalina. Mi tierra, la extraño, nunca olvidaré mi casa. Un saludo para todos mis latinos y mi raza. Now give me the Reese's cup, bitch.
Yada 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 yada, something about a square. New meme juice box about to go Blair. Like the witch, that's a sitch. Halloween night, about to wake up in a ditch. And I'm stacking up De Niro. Got this young man feeling like George Romero. Pick the bone clean, always saw it in the tarots. Dig a little deeper, boy, you almost skipped the marrow.
I don't really know. I don't really know. Yada yada, yada yada. My goldfish took a little holiday, left me feeling sour like that Minute Maid. One day he said he wanna go to outer space, so I made a little rocket out of Gatorade bottles.
Catch your grandma at the Walmart and she gonna catch the fade. I don't really give a fuck, I'm just trying to get paid. I'll smoke your granddad too if he even looks my way. I will kick your little sister in a motherfucking face. That's that shit you learn in Florida when you smoking K2. Hold
No, no, don't touch me there.
What the hell is this? Oh, there we go.
What's the problem? You acting like the house on fire. I'm the problem. No, it's just the way I'm wired. Sorry to disappoint you, but I just won't budge. Just give up on me. Give up on me. I'm a lost cause. Do it the way I want. Don't get a say. I'm boss of the one and only me, myself, and I'm long gone. Think I'm insane. Why not? Go on and say what you want. Like I'm a loser, loser. Got nothing to prove, yeah, prove, yeah. I don't really care. Middle fingers in the air, like la 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 la, la 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 la. Like I'm a loser, loser. I don't answer to ya, to ya. I don't really care. Middle fingers in the air, like la 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 la, la la la, loser. Tell me again how I'll make a fool of myself. Tried to be friends, then you burned me down and call it help. I need you about as much as a hole in my head. Please give up on me, give up on me. I'm a lost cause, do it the way I want. Don't get a say, I'm boss of the one and only me, myself, and I'm long gone. Think you're a saint, you're not. Go on and say what you want. Like I'm a loser, loser. Got nothing to prove, yeah, prove, yeah, prove. I don't really care. Middle fingers in the air, like la 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 la, la 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 la. Like I'm a loser, loser. I don't answer to ya, to ya. I don't really care. Middle fingers in the air, like la 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 la, la la la, loser.
Alright, what's wrong, man? You went. No! My monitor's on its deathbed right now. My third monitor. It's like ancient. Alright. Well, I think we solved a good amount of issues on the stream. We were able to fix a very destroying title bar bug. Not only that, we were also able to fix some other things and add some things like administrator, which we're gonna have to completely fix later. But, yep, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you later. Goodbye!